Hey, my friends, what is up? Today we're going to be talking about how rappers can stop scaring away fans. Yes, because a lot of you are scaring away fans and you don't even know it. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what you can do to stop scaring away fans and get more fans. And that'll be great for you because then you'll have a huge music career and blow up, take over the whole world. So before we begin, who is this video for? Okay, this video, like I said, is mostly for rappers because rappers, I find, tend to make this mistake the most. But it can also apply to singers and to music artists in every genre, though. And so you might want to stick around because you might be making the same mistake. But generally speaking, if you're in the early part of your music making process or music career, you're probably making this mistake. So the best way that I can tell you about this mistake, because it's a little complicated, is through a story. Now, I want you to meet one of the artists that we work with. Her name is Sincere. She's a rapper slash singer. She's an artist with a deep passion for art. Okay, she puts her blood, sweat, and tears into her music. She knows how to make music and how it should sound, but every time someone would listen to her music, they would turn it off. Okay. They wouldn't save her song to their library or follow her on Spotify or Apple Music. They wouldn't answer her emails when she would send them, right, to get a posting on their blog, or when she would send it out to a radio station for a placement, right? She had no fans and she feared she was forgettable, right? So Sincere did what every artist does, right? She thought her image may be the problem. So she did expensive music videos and photo shoots to get the right image, but it still didn't turn listeners into fans. Until one day she realized that even though her music was good, there must be something else that's turning potential fans off. And right? Because people were listening to her music. She knew how to get people to listen to her music, but they weren't making that second step, right? Where they become fans, right? Where they save the music, where they download the music, where they follow you on Spotify or Apple Music or on your Instagram or wherever. And so she knew something in that process, in that journey to becoming a fan, was stopping people from becoming a full-on fan. And so she discovered us. And right, that's when she discovered ADGMastering.com. And she didn't know what mixing and mastering is because she recorded it in her house and was obviously a little skeptical about the whole process, right? She thought, how can they know my music better than me? But she did what 100% of successful artists do. She took a leap of faith and she sent in one song. And when she got it back, her jaw was on the floor. All right, guys. Again, it's hard to talk about this stuff because this stuff is like, it's something that we don't really understand is what's going on. But I think when I play what I'm about to play right now, you guys are going to understand it a lot better. So this is what her own mixes sounded like, okay?
Young black babies lacking embrace from the worst circumstances, so it's hard to elevate the mentality as of late. These niggas hating, they hate. Hell on your face, you are the monster you made. It be hard to trust your own to wear masks like masquerade. Who's gonna regulate when most of OGs out here asleep? The price we had to pay for them bodies left in them streets.
Okay, so that's what it sounded like when she did her own mixing on it. And if your ears are trained in any type of way, you can hear how amateur that sounds. Even if your ears are not even trained, I think the first images that come to your mind are like amateur, a SoundCloud bedroom type artist, right? You wouldn't take that kind of song seriously when you heard it at all. And so we can see kind of why people weren't taking her music seriously at all and were just completely discounting her. Now, let me play you what it sounded like after ADG mixed and mastered it.
Young black babies lacking embrace from the worst circumstances, so it's hard to elevate the mentality as of late. These niggas hating, they hate. Hell on your face, you are the monster you made. It be hard to trust your own to wear masks like masquerade. Who gon' regulate when most of OGs out here asleep? The price we had to pay for them bodies left in them streets. Don't equate to the diamonds inside your teeth or the money phone in your hand while your people's left in the sand. While we never come together to plot and take back our land. Never come together
Okay, so that clearly sounds a lot better. And she obviously agreed. She couldn't believe it actually. She even thought, how could she be so stupid to think that this wasn't a problem, right? And this is what was turning her potential fans off, right? And again, it wasn't that her music was bad, it was just that it didn't sound right. You see, normal people implicitly believe the way major label music sounds is the way music should sound. And so anything that doesn't sound like major label music is dismissed and forgotten, right? And so this is why, even though she was spending all this time and money to get people to listen to her music, they're tuning out because her music just doesn't compare, even when it's better than major label artists, right? And so what happened to Sincere after she had her music professionally mixed and mastered is her fan base exploded. Her Instagram following went up. She started getting placements. She started getting featured in magazines and websites, right? Her fan base and every artist's fan base is completely built off hearing your music and becoming a fan. All that other stuff, all that marketing stuff, that's the extra stuff, right? And a lot of times we get cynical and think, "Oh, it's all marketing and branding," right? Yes, that has an effect on it, right? But the fact is people are not going to listen to bad music, right? People are not like, you're not going to listen to a bad song multiple times over and over again, right? And by bad, again, I'm not meaning the content of the song, right? I'm talking about the quality of the song, right? So, and it's just as simple as that. That's really what it comes down to, right? That's what helps convert the listener, right? The complete stranger who's never heard your music before into a fan, is hearing you on that same level as the artist that they listen to. So, how are we able to do this? We have developed what we call the ADG system. Now, this is a proprietary process in which we're able to turn most songs that are recorded at home, say in a bedroom in less than ideal conditions, ideal being $1 million studio, into something that sonically competes with major label recordings. Now, this is a process we've developed over 15 years, and we've got it down to an exact science. We've worked with over 5,000 artists in the last 10 years alone, perfecting this method. So now that you know all that, you have two choices. You can continue turning fans off with amateur sounding music, the same garbage sound quality you hear from all these artists like on SoundCloud who have no idea what they're doing, and you too will be dismissed and forgotten. Or you can change your life right now and show up all the people that dismissed you, the people that said you'd never make it. Today is your chance to shine and take your music in the right direction. And to make this choice even easier for you, we're offering a 100% money back guarantee. If our mix and master isn't better than yours, we'll give you 100% of your money back. We simply do not deserve your money if you can do it better than us. Sound fair? But if you want to work with us, we do have two conditions. You have to make good music, and you have to be a good person to work with, okay? We don't work with people with whack music who are rude and think they know it all, especially when their music is trash. In order to keep our quality of service high, we are only working with 5 new artists this month. So take advantage of this offer right now by clicking the link below and choosing the package that's right for you.